Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Terraria. As you can see, I am deep underground and mining a very large amount of iron that I found. The reason I'm mining iron, if you were wondering, is because it is actually once again valuable to us. You know, after getting the shadow armor, I didn't think we needed much more iron, until I realized that actually, as far as for alchemy purposes, actually iron ore is very important because you can use it to make iron skin potions, which increase your defense quite a bit. So we're going to want a good supply of those before we're going to explore the dungeon, fight Skeletron, go to the underground jungle, all that sort of stuff. So getting lots of iron ore is necessary for that. Oh hey, there's a treasure chest up there. Be very careful though, there's a bit of lava in the way. So yeah guys, that's what we're going to do this episode is, I guess, try and craft some iron skin potions and maybe take on Skeletron. We might do that. Okay. So, whatever we do though, I do not want to get knocked into lava by a skeleton. So, we're going to be very cautious and use some dirt blocks to block off this lava, because lava is not our friend, not even in the slightest. And as such, we're going to be very cautious. But I think that's actually plenty of iron, so I'm going to see if there's anything else good in this little cavern that we're in right now, other than a bunch of skeletons. And there are quite a few of those. But if there's nothing else of too much importance down here, and it doesn't seem like there is, then I'm going to go ahead and... Oh. Yep, I think that's it, guys. Let's teleport back to the base, and actually, I'm going to go through some of this stuff real quick, but I'm going to show you, as far as the alchemy, what we can make. And right now we can make, let's see... We can make night owl potions, which increase how much you can see. We can make shine potions, which make you give off light on your own. And invisibility potions are really just for, you know, what's the word? Vanity, I guess. So we're going to make a bunch of these. We can actually make quite a few more, because we need day blooms for that. But in order to make it, I'm not sure how much alchemy you guys have done in the past in this game, but essentially what you need for alchemy is you need a bunch of glass jars filled with water. Obviously, to make glass jars, first you need glass, which you can make from sand. So, let's see... And you can just smelt the sand at a furnace into glass. And we're going to make a whole bunch of glass. A whole bunch of it, in fact. Okay. And then we'll use that to make some glass jars, which are around here somewhere. I'm not sure if you make the glass jars... I'm not seeing them in my... Okay, there they are. Bottles. So we're going to make a bunch of bottles. We might actually be able to make 2 stacks of them, because each piece of glass makes 2 bottles. So we'll be able to make a few stacks of these. Just pretty nice, if you ask me. I think the ratio is 2 sand make one piece of glass. But then 1 piece of glass makes 2 bottles. So it kind of evens out there. We've got a little bit of jungle going on right here from the artificial jungle biome that I have in fact created. So we can just go underwater and craft a whole bunch of these. Being very careful to also watch our breath meter though. Now you can only hold bottles of water in stacks of 30, just because they are considered the same way as I guess as the regular potions are. So you got to keep that in mind. In fact, I might actually have my inventory full with these. So yeah, but this will come in very handy for doing some alchemy later on. So let's see. Oh, one thing though is if you jump out of the water in order to get the breath you need to stay alive, unfortunately you can't craft any bottles of water. So I think that's yeah, my inventory's full now. So inventory really just fills up so quickly in this game. Oh yeah, I can't even collect that. I don't know. Well, that's no good. So I think we can make... As far as what potions I want to make, I don't really want to make too many potions, really, except for the iron skin and maybe some regeneration potions. But not mana regeneration. Actually, we want... We're gonna get some mushrooms though first, because I don't want to use all of our I don't want to use all of our day blooms up making just iron skin potions, largely because you can actually make, it's quite a long list to scroll through, regeneration potions out of day blooms and mushrooms. So we only have 16 day blooms left, and we already have 18 of those. So I think it's in our best interest to make several of these regeneration potions, because 18 of these iron skin potions that last 15 minutes apiece, or 5 minutes apiece, will last us quite a while. And we have plenty of healing potions, I think. Well, we can make a few more, I guess. Oh, we're gonna make one more. Okay. Well, guys, I'm gonna go off screen real quick to do some more inventory management, and I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, guys. Hey, what's up? I've finished doing some inventory stuff, and I also made some thorns potion, which you just make with deathweed and cactus, actually. So cactus does have a purpose in this game, and that potion will allow you to you automatically deal damage to any enemies that that hit you. You will actually damage. Anyways, though, my game plan for this episode is I'm not going to fight Skeletron this episode, but I figured, I know the dungeon's somewhere over this way, so let's go over to the dungeon, and when we get over there, build like a little stadium to fight Skeletron in. And once we get the stadium built, then we'll go back. Right now I don't have much in my inventory. Once we have the stadium ready, then we'll go over there with Minishark, tons of ammo, and... Oh. Well, hello. Sweet. Well, this is quite fortunate. Actually, yeah, last episode we had 2 meteorites land, so this must be one of those meteorites. And it only makes sense that these would be on... in this direction, given the fact that, what's the word? We've already explored to the, I guess, to the west. Yeah, to the west quite a bit. Sweet. Well, this is going to make the episode quite a bit longer, because as you know, mining meteorites takes quite a while, even with the shadow. Actually, the shadow pick might be the only pick, other than the molten pick that will do it. And I don't think there is a meteorite pick that I know of. So yeah, sweet. Well, I am excited though. This will probably be enough to get us the meteorite armor, and there's a good chance that the second meteorite that landed will be somewhere on the path to the dungeon. So I'm pretty excited about that actually. And I forgot how big of a range this pick has, because I'm just standing still and just mining this whole area. Oh boy. Oh god. Okay, so hopefully they won't do too much damage to us. If we get below half health, we can always, heal up or head back to home. But yeah, so again, mining meteorite is not the most exciting thing ever in the game, but it's certainly, getting the meteorite itself though is exciting, and this will allow us to make some cool stuff like the phase blades, and also, what is it? the space gun. I'm not sure how much damage that does, but that could be a good weapon to get to, especially with Meteorite armor. Gives you quite a bit of damage, I think, actually, if I recall correctly. I'm not sure how much it gives exactly, but I'll look those stats up once I get to Terraria Online. Oh, speaking of, well, not really of Terraria Online, but just of other things in general, since I can't really talk about mining this whole time, I have 50 subscribers now, guys, and I'm really excited about that. I really appreciate you guys being here for me, and 50 subscribers is one of the goals that I had. I don't think I'm going to do like a 50 subscriber episode or anything like that. I mean, like not like a separate video for it at least. But I do want you guys to know that I am excited about that, and I appreciate your support. Crap. I was pressing the wrong button. I was pressing the S key as opposed to the A key, so I was pressing down, essentially. Which is not what I had intended to do. But, okay. Alright, these guys are quite annoying. So yeah, we have 50 whole subscribers now, which is pretty exciting. I mean, you know, I know that there are some channels that grow really fast, like thousands of subscribers over the first, you know, few months, and I have been doing this for a few months now, and so the speed of growth might not be that incredibly huge, but I'm happy with it, because a lot of times what happens is, you know, channels that get like thousands of subscribers all at once, you know, end up having a lot of subscribers who aren't, I guess, real subscribers, you know, who don't actually watch the videos. And I'm really happy with the view to subscriber ratio that my videos have had. Really thanks to you guys, because it seems like you all are pretty dedicated subscribers. Those of you who do subscribe to my videos seem to pretty regularly watch them. I think with about 50 subscribers, you know, well, 49 prior to today, I was having about 20 or 30 views per video, which is a good, you know, 40 or 50% ratio. Actually 40 or 60% ratio. And actually, I've heard that anything better than 20 is pretty good. So I think that means that you guys are engaged and overall just good viewers. And so I want to thank you guys for that, because that's definitely on you. Not, you know, that's not because of anything great I've done, but just because you guys are great subscribers. So I just want to let you guys know that I really do appreciate it. Oh, actually, speaking of my subscribers, I wanted to give a shout out to one of my subscribers. I don't know how to pronounce your channel name, but it's like Isosmxy? I don't know, MXY, I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's Isosmxy. And this one of my subscribers has been around for quite a while as one of my subscribers, and is starting to make his own Terraria videos. He's only made one so far, but I checked it out. It was showing off his infinite obsidian generator, and I thought it was pretty cool. So guys, you should check that out. I favorited that video, and I have him on my other channels link. So if you guys you know, want to find his stuff, just do that. And if you're really lazy, I'll in the editing, I'll be sure to put in a link either in the description or in an annotation, or possibly both, in case you guys don't want to go through all the effort to go to his channel that way. So so just in case you guys are feeling particularly lazy, that should make things easier. I do believe, though, that we've gotten greater than more than excuse me, sorry. What I was trying to say before my speech failed me was that I think there are fewer than 50 meteorite blocks left on screen, meaning that the meteorite heads have stopped spawning, and oh dear, sand is overpowered. And we're going to get a bunch of sand on this too, aren't we? Okay. Let's see if we can get this. So yeah, so definitely check his stuff out, though. You know, I would appreciate it, and I'm sure he would as well. So, so yeah. After all, you know, it is tough starting out. I mean, even with having 50 subscribers now, it's still tough for me a lot of times, just because, you know, it's easy to compare yourself to like the really big channels and be like, man, I'm nowhere near as good as them, you know. And it's true that, you know, there are always going to be people out there who will have more subscribers than you, or who will be more experienced at making videos than you and stuff like that. And I think the key thing with that is not to get discouraged, and not to compare yourself to people, but realize that, you know, you're doing the best that you can for yourself, and that's what I tell myself, at least. So either that's a good piece of insight, or maybe I'm delusional. It's one of those two, though. So I'll let you guys be the deciders on the decision makers, deciders. Oh hey, I remember this little area here. Look at this clay. I'm actually going to connect this through here because, well, just because I can. It'll make transit a lot easier, because that way we won't have to climb over that big area. And I do love the way that sand falls. It makes mining it so much easier. I don't know if you guys remember the old bug where if you mined the bottom block of sand in a stack, the entire stack would fall down. I thought that was pretty a pretty great. Was a pretty great. Sorry, I thought I heard something weird. Might be my dog. I keep him in the other room when I make these videos, just because he has a tendency, as you guys who have been watching for a while, actually anyone who even watched last episode, as you guys probably know, he has a tendency to make a lot of noise. Our old copper short sword. Remember that? And some doors. Okay. Let's... Okay. So, oh, there's an antlion there. Hey, that's not cool, man. And a vulture. Okay, let's get these cacti down, because they're really annoying. And I guess they are useful as well. Okay. So, oh, another channel, and I'll put a link into this one too, is actually my sister's channel. She has been starting to make some, I guess, covers of different, well, she has a couple songs that she's written herself, and as well as a cover of some country singer. I don't remember who it is of. I think it's of someone who I don't even know who it is. But, you know, so I mean, you know, if you guys aren't into music, especially if you're not into, like, acoustic type stuff, then don't worry about that. But if you are, I'll put a link in the description, and her channel is on my other channels page as well. So, you know, it might be worth checking out if you're interested in that kind of thing. I think we're at some more corruption now. Sweet. I don't really feel like exploring the chasms though right now, because after all, our goal here is not to, our goal isn't to get into these chasms, but rather is to, what's the word? To get to the... I am really just running out of words to speak with my mouth. My brain just isn't working for some reason. I apologize for that. What I was trying to get at, and failing miserably at for some reason, is that we're trying to get to the dungeon, and we're not going to worry with exploring the chasms. I will collect these trees just because I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm a little OCD or something, as far as the trees go, but I have this strange compulsion to collect the trees in the corruption. So that's what we're gonna do. But okay. Actually, I might not even get all the trees in the corruption, because, well, it depends how far this corruption goes. I think I just saw a flash on the screen, which usually indicates that, well, usually it indicates the end of the corruption, but apparently not in this case. So we are getting some deathweed, though. Oh boy. So there's a lot of these guys. I don't know why they're all spawning all at once. But, now see, I had gotten my hopes up about the invisibility. Oh gosh, seriously, man. Not cool. I had gotten my hopes up about the, invisibility potions. Thinking that those would make enemies not see you. However, it turns out that the case, at least according to Terraria Online, I think, is that invisibility potions really only make your character invisible, and they don't actually even make your armor invisible, meaning that it's not even really that useful in PvP type stuff. So that's a little disappointing, I would say, but that's just me. Okay, screw the trees. That's taking too much time to do. I am going to put... No, I don't need to put a thing there, because I don't think this is a full chasm. That's just a little hole here. I really don't like the Deathweed, though. It does a lot of damage. Well, not a lot, but... Okay. Let's see if we can't... I swear, these guys are so annoying. Okay. And that makes things a lot safer. Again, collect the Deathweed at least. That doesn't take too much time to collect. Okay, so what was I trying to get at with that? Deathweed's annoying. There's a lot of corruption here. Oh, that won't work. Okay. And some vile mushrooms. I think what we need to do is, if we want to at least minimize the amount of corruption there is, oh dear, in our world, I don't know. It's not. I mean, it doesn't cause that much of a problem. It is a pain to try to transit over it right now. That's just more because of annoying annoying enemies, and because of chasms, and having to. Oh, that won't work. I actually have to go down a level. Okay, let's see. So I want this to be fully locked off like that. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna have to heal up there real quick because our health was getting a little... It'd be really nice to find some more, This corruption just goes on forever. Wow. And we need to make some more of these. Oh, my dog's barking in the other room. I don't know if you can hear that. I mean, I can only barely hear it, but, do you see how... Yeah, you probably can hear it. Sorry about that. I can't, you know, stop him from doing what he does as a dog. Okay. Come on. So I see in the future a lot of corruption exploration. I actually probably am going to put that off though for a little while because there aren't that many like sorry, I'm trying to get the correct layer. Okay. Again, just trying to be very cautious in making sure that these things are put in the correct place. Alright. Okay. So the corruption's ended. We are to a non-corrupt area. Sweet. And that will make transit a lot easier. Oh, and wow. And lo and behold, here's the dungeon. So, we're not going to fight Skeletron yet. Well, we're definitely not going to talk to him right now anyways. I think, though, if we want to make a good place to fight Skeletron, then this is where this is where the OCD part of my ADD comes into play. Fill all this in. And there weren't many holes in here, so we can just fill that in like this. Okay. And collect this. Alright, and we're just going to start filling this in like at an even level. That way when we summon Skeletron right here, we can just run over this way. And what was that? There's a tree on top of my dungeon. I swear I did not place that there. Kind of tempted to see what's over here. Okay, well, there's more stuff over that way, but that's really okay. I think it's because the dungeon's at a low level. That's really odd, though. Huh. Well, very strange. Okay. But we're going to try to make a nice flat area to fight him on. And this is going to take a while, guys, so it's not going to be like the most super duper exciting thing ever, but it's it is, you know, it's just how the game goes. So, it's it's what you signed up for when you started watching Terraria, after all. Because Terraria has never been the most action-packed game. Oh, one suggestion that you guys had for me that I really liked, and that I think I'm actually going to do in future, not at the moment, is, what is it? Oh yeah, is doing some, like, challenges, like, for myself, that is. So, for example, fighting, you know, the Eye of Cthulhu with only, you know, like, iron armor and a sword or something like that, or with only copper armor and whatnot. I'm out of dirt blocks. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be all dirt. I'll use some sand. Okay, that did not work appropriately. Okay. Well, we'll just put some sand in here for right now. And actually, the nice thing about sand is it just automatically falls, so we don't even have to move the cursor up and down. And this will give us a nice flat area to... Okay. Slime. Seriously. Let's give us a nice flat area to fight the Eye of Cthulhu on. And by Eye of Cthulhu, I mean Skeletron. Sorry, I don't know where my brain went for that one, but huh. So apparently grass can hold up sand. It's kind of funny. That's also going to drive me insane, though, and I'm going to have to go back and fix that. I mean, eventually I'll probably go and this will probably just drive me insane. I'll have to come back and fill all this in with dirt or stone or something. But that's okay. The point is, we have a nice... Uh-oh. I was a little worried there for a second as I realized most of the grass was being destroyed, and I was like, I don't want to make this be an entirely grassless area because of the sand. Okay. So we're not going to fight Skeletron yet. I'm trying to think... How do you make tiki torches? I think you need a workbench for that. Sure enough you do. Well, you just need a torch and some wood. So I'm going to make some tiki torches because they look cool. I mean, really, that's my reason. And we're going to need those just because fighting Skeletron is a lot... Oh, that's going to drive me insane. Okay. Seriously, man? Just stop it. It's not cool. It's not cool. Just don't be a douche. It's not that hard. That's a little too close together. It's fine. And my OCD does it. My OCD ADD combination, perhaps, does have its limitations. These don't have to be exactly evenly spaced. They just... Okay, just... Seriously, so annoying. Okay, as you can see, these are not even evenly spaced, even in the slightest. But There's just a bunch of enemies spawning, and I just need to be well lit is all. What is going to drive me insane is this, though. So that's much better. And, okay. Well, that is kind of annoying how it's all like that. You know what I'm going to do? Just make a bunch of tiki torches. Oh my gosh. Really? Alright, I'm going to put my little crafting station in here so I can actually make... Oh, hey, leather. We don't really need to summon the overlords anytime soon, so I'm going to make a little bit of that so we can make eventually the archaeologist's stuff. I'm just going to make as many tiki torches as we can make because we have plenty of torches. We can always buy more, and wood is pretty cheap to come by. And at least now the enemies... Okay. So, as you can see, I'm being kind of bombarded by and annoyed by all these enemies. But now we have plenty of tiki torches, and I can do what I was trying to do, which is just put a ton of them down everywhere. So, I'm not going to go past that door, though, because I do not want to... you know, accidentally kill myself by the guardians or whatever they are. Okay. Sweet. Well, we'll need more of them to have it this way all the way, but that's fine. Yeah, we have almost the whole area is filled in with those. We'll need... Yeah, we'll just need probably like 30 more, I guess. And that looks kind of cool. Alright, well, I tell you what, that's pretty much it for the stadium. So next episode, we're gonna go back and take on Skeletron there, and that'll come out tomorrow, I guess, probably. I'm gonna see if I can get some shooting stars though. Yeah, and actually, I think the moon glows they'll have growing in here. I'm going to check those out real quick. The moon glows that I have growing in here should be in bloom now. So I don't think I have any more anywhere. So I'm going to have to kill all these. Because there's just so many. All these vines and things, you know? Okay. Let's see if we can't kill these guys. Lots of enemies are spawning in our gardens, which I don't know how I feel about. So... Okay. But at the very least, this will allow us to plant some more of these moon glows. We have 11 seeds now, so we basically doubled the amount we have. But since we have so few seeds, I'm going to place one at every level. Okay. And then I'm going to go on this side and do the same. And there we go. Okay, so there it goes. We have, oh, and as far as blink root, by the way, I want to show you guys this before I end the episode. Look at how much blink root we have growing now. For some reason, this one layer just isn't growing, and I don't know why, but it really annoys me because it doesn't grow. So, but go figure. That's. It's just the falling zombies. I love that. Well, it's kind of annoying too, though. Okay, it's really annoying, but I don't want to kill my... Oh, hey. So, as you guys can see, though, I think I got a comment last episode wondering if I was going to do anything with clay pots. So, I am growing some stuff in clay pots, but it's, oh, I might as well plant this last Moonglow seed. Yeah, I'll do that, too. There we go. Okay. But the reason I'm not going to do a whole lot of clay pots is because I don't have that much clay to start with, and yeah, so that's oh, here's my Skeletron arsenal. So I have a lot of regeneration potions, iron skins, thorns, all that stuff, which will be useful in the dungeon as well. And the reason I'm not going to make a whole bunch of shine potions or night vision potions is because it's mainly because since this is on hardcore mode, we're not going to want to close that off. Okay. We're not going to want to cause too much of a problem with that. So what I was getting at with all of this is, yeah, since we're playing hardcore, we're going to want to take things slower. Which means that we'll have time to place torches down everywhere in the dungeon, and won't have to worry about anything like using the shine potions, because if we were using the shine potions effectively, we'd be running through the dungeon pretty quickly, and that increases greatly our risk of dying. So I think, you know, going slow through the dungeon, slowly finding all the areas, and then, you know, blocking off the areas that we have successfully explored, I think is a good plan for all of that. So I think also one thing I want to do is expand this obsidian generator into an infinite obsidian generator. I don't know exactly what the requirements are for how big it has to be, but we have a pretty big, we already have pretty big tanks right here. And so I know I could expand the lava tank very easily. My main concern is the water tank. I can only expand so much before it would, what's the word? Before it would go into my building that I have. I certainly don't want it to knock out my house, to knock down my house in the process of. Oh hey, a goblin! Oh dear! Oh god! A goblin army is approaching. Well, I'm gonna. Okay, well, that is gonna be interesting. Actually, I might continue the episode, guys. Well, how long have I been recording for? For quite a while. I have to put some of this stuff up, though. God. Well, okay. Well, those potions and all that stuff are going to come in handy, because the goblin army, as you guys probably noticed in my, other, what's it called? So I'm just going this way to see if maybe, okay, well this is going to be, certainly going to be tough. This is making me kind of nervous. Okay, let's, I'm going to calm down real quick, and I'm going to go through this stuff, and quick stack anything. Okay, I hate it when I do that. Sorry, guys. I apologize, because I'm sure that you guys hate that as much as I do. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna get. I don't really feel like taking the time to. Yeah. I'll go over here real quick and. Okay, I'm pretty nervous about this goblin army because there's a good chance we might die from it. They are pretty mean. Why do I have wood walls in my inventory? Okay. Screw it. I'm gonna deposit all of this crap in this final chest over here. So I don't have time really to look through everything and see where all of this needs to go. And then I'm going to grab everything from my anti-skeletron chest, because those things are going to be important in surviving this, because well, I guess worst case scenario, I can always just save and exit if they're too much to handle. Sorry, I'm panicking a little bit, and that's why I didn't see that directly in front of me. That's where that was. Oh Christ. Okay. Well, the goblin army has arrived. Okay, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Hey, that's easy enough to do. So this is going to be tough. I do have a lot of bullets, though. So there's also a dead, what's the word? Okay, this is actually not that bad. I was much more worried about this than it apparently is. Than apparently I needed to be, I guess. So I don't know why these guys are down in my garden. I don't know how they got in here. It'd be really nice to actually forgot the rocket boots, though. Where'd they all go? Man. This is quite intense, actually. But, well, it's really not nearly as intense as I guess it could have been. I really thought they were going to be much more difficult to beat than this. Okay. We still have plenty of, the poor guide. Just like, crap. There's goblins everywhere. Okay, so, let's see. We'll go back and get that guy over there in a little bit. In the meantime, though, we'll worry about these ones. Actually, we can probably kill them with a Light's Bane. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, it's actually 1-on-1. They're not so hard to beat. And I guess when I was fighting them with, I'm going to come around this way to enter into the gardens down here. I'm going to kill a bunch of my good plants, but oh well. I'm going to watch our health, though. Okay, let's see. So we killed all those ones, so time to go back up to the top and kill the ones that are up top. So yeah. Alright, I need to find like an open battleground type place to fight these guys, because fighting them inside of my base just isn't really working. So yeah, hopefully we'll get like something cool like a harpoon or they're also not doing that much damage to us. Well, also we do have those buffs enabled though. But so I feel pretty good though about being able to kill these guys. There's certainly a lot of them, and it does take a lot longer to kill them than it would if it was, it takes a lot longer to kill them than it took me in the past. I've killed 3 goblin armies with, I've killed 3 goblin armies. Okay. Screw that. This is like the movie Scarface, you know? It's just an absolute massacre. But they're not that hard to beat. It does take a bit longer though. I think I killed 4 with you know, with in-game gear and stuff like that. But it's really not actually that tough. Just I was a little nerve-wracked though because I was really worried. You know, I don't want to end the hardcore series just because of a random event in the game. Although I guess it's kind of lucky that they spawn because there's a good chance they'll drop something cool. So these buffs, though, and this is actually a nice way to test out the buffs that we got. The defense, the thorns. Thorns doesn't last as long as the other buffs, though. It only lasts 2 minutes, which kind of sucks. Okay. I can use this. It does more damage, and I don't have to keep clicking. So, the only thing is it doesn't go quite fast enough to block all of the sorcerer's attacks. But yeah, this is not so bad actually, guys. So yeah, sorry, I just kind of ran out of things to say. Oh, that guy's like flying though. So I really have my fingers crossed. Well, I don't know. The rocket boots would be really nice, but at the same time, I don't know if we don't have the what's it called? We don't have the Lucky Horseshoe, and as such, I'm not sure if we're really ready for the rocket boots. I mean, don't get me wrong. If we get the rocket boots, I will not be disappointed at all about that. But I just don't know if it would be a good idea for us to go around flying everywhere all at once, you know. Until we get the until we get that. But then again, the chances of us actually getting the rocket boots are pretty low. It's 1 in 400 that any particular goblin will drop the rocket boots, and so that means there's a 30% chance that they'll drop that, and then also a it's a 30. Sorry, I'm really spacing out today. I think it's because okay. I have a test tomorrow in microbiology that I'm a little stressed about. And I think that's really making me not have much else to talk about because I keep like flashing in my mind like crap. I need to study for this thing as soon as I finish having fun. You know, it's like. So it looks like they didn't drop anything. Well, there's always a small chance that one of these last ones will drop something. I don't think. Yeah. I don't. Hey. Come on, last guy. Please drop something. No. Okay. Well, good news is the potions are awesome, and I mean, it does increase your defense by 8. So our defense is 31 right now. It's pretty absurd. I think that's higher than my defense actually with the Hellstone armor. There's a dead goldfish, and that's kind of morbid. And apparently the dead goldfish can fly. Hey, you know, I just realized that our obsidian levels didn't decrease at all. And I wonder... No, well... I wonder if... Because I didn't fill these up all the way to the top. I only filled them up to, right there. And I mined a good 200 pieces of obsidian out of there, which maybe it is infinite. So maybe I accidentally made one that's sufficiently... Maybe my dimensions on that are good enough. Alright guys, anyways, well, we've got a bunch of spiky balls. We can use those actually against Skeletron, maybe. Who knows? But I gotta go get studying for my microbiology lab exam. So wish me luck on that. And I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Sorry if I was a little off. It was just because I have that like nagging in the back of my head. But yeah, we defeated the goblin army, and next time we're going to take on Skeletron. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to, well, I'm assuming probably everyone who's watching right now already is a subscriber. But if you haven't subscribed, do so. It makes it easier for you to see my videos when YouTube's sub box is, actually working. Alright guys, later.